Hey guys, this is Ed from Mission Impossible. So today we're going to be showing the Atari 2600 version of Combat. So without any further ado, let's get into it. I'm going to start with the very first Atari 2600 game that was ever released, and that was called Combat. So the idea is that there's a lot of these games which it's kind of cool. They actually have the ability to have multiple variations. So if you hit the game select button on the 2600, you get different variations for the games. So like the first, I don't remember how many, are tank games. Then we get into the biplane type games. And then you keep going, and then you get into jets. So I believe there's 27 of these, and then it rotates back. So the basic game is this, and it's basically, the controller is, you have left and right, and then you have shoot with the fire button. All the original Atari 2600 had was the 4 directions and a button. So the game is timed, and you're just trying to get the most kills, more kills than the other person. So one of the things that's kind of cool is so you can fire, and you can do like the whole wanted thing with curving bullets. So that makes things kind of interesting, and also it blows them through the wall, which is kind of cool. So one of the things that you end up doing is you start getting a knack or shooting around corners and stuff, and it becomes definitely cool, providing you're playing with somebody else that is also doing the same thing. But it's just more of a challenge to try to do that. I mean, yes, you can get up closer and shoot, and then it just keeps going. Basically, I'll wait until it times out. But, of course, this is kind of boring, playing, against no one. But that's okay. Okay, time's up. I won! Yay. So, there's lots of different variations, as I was mentioning. So they have walls and stuff, but then you start getting into modes like this to where you get bouncy bullets, which is probably one of my favorite modes, because then you can do stuff and get somebody and they think they might be protected, but they're not. So you can do bank shots, and definitely a lot of fun. Then there's, I think this is just the arena as in no walls. This one's fun. So it's invisible mode. So you're invisible while you're moving, but if you shoot, then you're visible. So, okay, so then they have a bunch of different invisible modes. Then we get into the biplane mode. Similar idea, except that you're flying around. You got clouds, so I couldn't tell what I was doing. So it's up and down, I think, as opposed to left and right. And there's you can't go faster or slower. It just goes on rails, basically. Okay, so I got him. So we've got, different variations. One big plane versus 3 small planes, which is kind of a weird combo. But that's a weird thing. You just have to hit one and it's okay. Which is like, it's kind of goofy. Then there's the jets, which go a lot faster, and you can speed up with the jets, which is kind of cool. But I remember my nephew and I played the hell out of this game, and I remember we actually set up, we had tournaments and all kinds of stuff going on with this game, and we were just trying, we milked the most we could out of this game. I've heard people say this was our Call of Duty, for old people. But anyway, so all the different variations, 3 ships, 3 against 1. I don't think that there's any advantage really, just to, maybe I guess it gives you more shots, but if you're the 3 ships, you're more vulnerable. kind of asymmetric, whatever. And then it rotates around. Hope you liked the video. If you did, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. If you'd like to see more of this content, be sure to click on this playlist up here. As always, see you in the next adventure.